look, today is Tuesday, September the 13th, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right, today's Tuesday, September 13th, so everybody should have their warm-up out. We are going to scroll down so Ms. Whitehead can come on the board, scroll down to Tuesday. So we're going to get started with the first one. So which word means existing, occurring, or carrying on between two or more nations? Okay, we got a lot of hands up right here, but I'm going to go to the one that looks more exciting. Jamai.
International.
International. Did everybody get that?
Yes.
Okay, two or more countries, occurring or carried on between two or more nations. Good job. Good job, Jamai. All right. Everybody got that. All right, going down to the next one. Explain the personification in yesterday's sentence. Okay, so let me read yesterday's sentence real quick for the ones who likes to hear things. Okay. The old car died on the side of the road. The old car died on the side of the road. Okay. Now, first, I need somebody to tell me what personification even means. Ethan, what is personification? Okay, have an object and it's given to a human. Okay, good. Human qualities. That's good, man. That's actually a great definition right there. Alex, you wanted to say something about personification? You didn't? He took your answer? Okay, cool. So, now when we're reading it, it says, so, what does it mean? What does that mean, personification? Aiden, go. That means the car broke down. That's good. You got one, Kayvon? The car stopped, okay. So, it means the car stopped working. Good job. Good job, both of y'all. Two great answers. Good. Good. Two great answers. You actually hit it on the dot right here. Good job. Let me get outside way. Make sure y'all straight over here. All right. All right, so here we go down to the next one. You already raised your hand, Alex. Good. I love it. Rewrite yesterday's sentence and correct the spelling error. So let me read the sentence. I don't know whether this pen will write or not. Correct the spelling error. So what's the correct spelling of the misspelled word? Let me see somebody who Tralasia. Good. So we're not spelling weather like the weather, outside. So the weather outside is spelled W-E-A-T-H-E-R, but the correct way of spelling it is W-H-E-T-H-E-R. You shocked? You didn't know that? It's okay. So now you learn it. That's why you're here at school.
No, wait.
What? What's wrong? Okay. All right. It's okay. All right. So did everybody got that? Everybody getting the correct spelling? W-H-E-T-H-E-R.
That's why
Good.
I've been working on homophones.
Yes. Homophones. The words that sound the same but mean different things are spelled differently. Okay. All right. Here we go. Next. Add commas where commas are needed, if needed. All right, so Scotts County Middle School, home of the Wombats, is who we play for the district tournament. So where should the first comma be? Hold on. We got to raise our hand. I'm getting somebody to raise their hand. Let me see somebody who hasn't went yet.
Troy had his
My lady.
hand first.
Troy had it? Go ahead, Troy. I got you, Troy. Okay, good. So you said Scotts County Middle School, comma. Okay, so the first comma is after school. Good job. Good job, Troy. Where should the next comma be at? My girl right here. After Wombats. Okay, so y'all see how we split that? Y'all see, because we didn't put commas right there, it'll be a run-on sentence. All right, so Scotts County Middle School. That's it. Home of the Wombats. These are complete thoughts right here. Where should the next comma be? Somebody. Is it difficult? I don't see no hands exciting on this one. They ready to raise their hand. Where should it be? Yeah, that's a third comma. Yeah, or is that me? Am I tripping? I'm tripping. It's all good. Hey, listen, we trip sometimes too. All right, so there's two commas. So after Wombats is who we play for the district tournament. Okay, so that's the complete sentence right there. Everybody got that? Everybody good?
Yes, sir.
Okay, good. All right, Stephen, you back here? You working, boy?
Yeah, I'm working.
All right. I'll stay on you. All right. Makai, I hope you good. All right, here we go. Next one. Rewrite yesterday's sentence and correct the pronoun error. Aiden, since you raised your hand first and nobody else did, go ahead.
Jill helped Amanda practice her line for the play, which made Amanda feel much more confident.
Oh, I like how you say Amanda. Okay. I would say Amanda, but Amanda is fine too. Y'all give it up for Miss Wackdar as she walked out of the classroom. Come on, y'all clap your hands. Give it up for her. 30 years, right?
Wow.
All right,
Y'all been that long.
Good
Oh,
morning, Snowsonville Middle School. Now would be a fine time to issue out PBIS bucks. Please take a look around your classrooms. Take a look in the hallway. If you see children doing what they're supposed to do, let's go ahead and issue those PBIS bucks.
All right, so PBIS
Thank you.
bucks.
Let's have a fabulous day.
Good job, good job. We're about to go over the last two. Everybody's doing great today. Everybody's doing great. Y'all look attentive. Y'all look excited. Y'all are participating. So that's what we asked for. All right. So next, let's do it. Next, Ms. Reagan gave. So you're going to tell us what the underline is. Ms. Reagan gave the group leaders a sheet of instructions for completing the methodology project. What is the underlying object? What do we call that? Ethan? Huh?
We call that direct object.
Direct object. Good job, Ethan. Now, why is it a direct object?
Because they're directly giving the object to the person.
Got you. Good job, man. That's great, Ethan. So they're directly giving it. So it says Ms. Reagan gave. So now we're trying to figure out, okay, what did Ms. Reagan give? And the direct object is the group leaders. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm saying that right. I feel like I'm saying it off a little bit.
So again, just make sure you're using one of the words from here. So you're choosing either a positive, prepositional, direct object, or an independent clause.
Yeah, that's right. All right, so next. Everybody got that so far? Anybody got any questions about that?
No.
You sure? All right.
Wait.
You got any questions?
No.
Okay. All right, here we go. All right, last one. Explain why the following combination of sentences does not work. Connie found Suzanne Collins' second novel series interesting, and she found it well written. Why does it not work? Huh? You gonna take a wild guess? What is it?
Because it has found in it.
Because it has found in it. Now, why? Okay, it does have found in it.
Because really, how do you find something?
How do you-
What? How do you found Suzanne Collins' second novel and she found well written? I think it's found in the Veranda because like you don't have to buy it or something. It's not like you could find it laying around.
Come on, man. Y'all give it up for Aiden. That was good. So he's correct. He hit it on the dot. So found is in there twice. All right. So now let's take a look at the sentence again. Connie found Suzanne Collins' second novel series interesting, and she found it well written. Okay. So it's too wordy. So found doesn't have to be repeated. Okay. So found is in there twice, so it doesn't have to be repeated. Everybody understand that? Too wordy.
I'll give someone $5 if they remember what novel Suzanne Collins wrote. Troy?
Wait, can you repeat the question? What question?
He said, look, he raised his hand, talking about, can you repeat the question? So he's already ready.
Do
He
you
wanted to
know
find.
what novel Suzanne Collins wrote? It's a very famous novel, so it's actually one of my favorites.
I know you
It's
do.
actually back there. But it's one of the ones back there. Jeremiah? Nope, that was J.K. Rowling.
Alex, you know? You know? What novel did Suzanne Collins write?
Who's that?
Suzanne Collins, yeah.
Who?
That's,
Is that the writer?
yeah, that's the,
Oh.
what novel did she write?
It's a famous movie too.
Percy Jackson? I don't know.
The color purple.
No, that's Alice Walker.
That's good, Jess.
Alice in the Wonderland?
The Hunger Games. What was it?
Are we cheaters?
They just guessing now at this point. They just guessing now at this point.
It's the Hunger Games, by the way. It's sure as Why are you cheating?
Come on, y'all give it up for Miss Samuels, y'all.
Well, and Owen did use his technology, but
I mean, what did you say, Owen? What did you say?
The Hunger Games.
The Hunger Games, he used your technology, you used your iPad? Okay. All right, so good. So Owen gets the $5. Look, I know he's cheating, but hey, he put forth the effort a little bit. All right. So, all right, everybody, this is what I want y'all to do. I want y'all to go ahead and put your warm-ups up. Put it in your binders where you can find them tomorrow because you got to pull it out again. All right, now, y'all, we've been working on plot diagram all last week as well too, because I mean we had to get that for the what is the story called again? The blood is thicker. Blood is thicker. Okay. And the other one. So we did 2 plot diagrams last week. So now we're about to really go over plot diagram again to make sure you guys understand it. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do an interactive plot diagram. Okay. A plot pyramid. We're going to do a plot pyramid. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pass these out to you guys. We're going to cut it out and then we're going to fill it in. Okay. We're gonna pass it out and then we're gonna cut it out and then we're gonna fill it in. Now, while we're doing this, y'all please make sure that y'all got all that trash and stuff, because y'all know how to do. Y'all cut it out and leave it on the floor. Like, we don't have time for that. We're not cleaning up after y'all today. All right, so we want to do things more interactive so that way y'all having fun with the lessons. Okay, so now put everything else under your desk because y'all don't need anything else. Y'all don't need the iPads at this point. Y'all don't need the iPads at this point. Take one, pass it back. Ms. Whitehead is passing it out. Put everything else under your desk, please.
I'll take care of the scissors too. You guys stay at your seat.
Everybody can stay in the seat.
If you already have scissors, take them out. If you don't, I'll take care of that too, so we're not all up over the place.
Yeah, pass it. You got only what you need. Your $5? Oh, I get it because you cheated. It's okay. Yeah, I watched Hunger Games was good. Hunger Games was good.
It made me hungry.
All right, so at this point, does everybody have a plot pyramid? Okay, good. Maria, you good back there? You got yours? Steven is getting back to his. Steven, put all that trash up for me as well too, if you can. You got an extra one? Thank you so much. Mr. Alex, what you say? You go to the restroom. Just write it fast and then go see it. If you might have for it. Y'all go sign it. All right. Now the scissors are coming out, so y'all stay in y'all seats. Scissors are coming out. Scissors are coming out. Now, do you guys see how we're going to cut it? Do y'all see exactly how we're going to cut it? Okay, well I'm about to show you. You said what? Yeah, well it's not gonna be like necessarily 3D, but we're gonna put it on the paper. So that way it's
So you do need your notebook, or if you don't use a notebook for this class, then you need this is gonna go in your binder in your reading section.
okay.
So
All right.
here it goes. You're gonna end up gluing this, so we're gonna put it down.
All right, you guys. So this is how we're gonna cut it. So for the ones that have their scissors so far, the ones who don't have their scissors is on the way. Everybody, I need everybody paying attention. My girls over here, make sure y'all paying attention. All right, now look. Y'all see how we have this line right here? This dotted line, that's not where you cut it. Okay? You're gonna fold right there. You're gonna fold that right here. You're gonna cut the bold lines slightly. You're not gonna cut it all the way, but you're gonna cut the bold lines right here. Y'all see that? You're gonna cut it slightly into the end right here. Everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
You're gonna cut this bold line right here as well too. You see that? Don't put your scissors around, that's dangerous. Right? Now, for this climax one right here, y'all see this? We're gonna cut that all the way out on the bolded lines. On the bold line. Same thing for right here. When we get to this one right here, now you're gonna cut along the outside of this as well too. So anything bold, honestly, you're cutting. Everybody got that?
Yes, sir.
Now, I don't want to see nobody cut this line, this dotted line right here, because you see this dotted line, you think that's where the scissors are supposed to go. Then we're gonna have to give you another one. We gotta make this last for the rest of the classes. Alright? So does everybody got that so far? Alright, let's do it. Alright, so everybody go ahead and start cutting. We'll go ahead, I'll come around and make sure everybody's doing it the right way. I'll come around. What's up, man? You need some scissors? You need scissors? Okay. Remember, we staying in our seats so y'all don't get up.
Should I skip?
Yeah, my man right here needs. cut it all the way around, roll it, long line. Make sure you cut on the line. Make it look neat. Make it look neat. Make it look neat. Good job, boy. Good, Jackson. Good, Alex. Make it look neat. Good job, Kayvon. All right, so y'all check this out. This is really going to help y'all out when it comes to the plot diagram. Good job. Good job. All right, y'all gonna be putting these in y'all notebooks. So make it look good. It's gonna help y'all out with understanding the plot diagram.
Teachers, pardon the interruption, but 51 just arrived on campus. Please excuse these students and allow them to get breakfast. Thank you.
Good job. Good job. Good job. Good job. All right, so now you see how we're gonna cut this right here, though. We're gonna cut it just slightly, so that way you can fold it over. All right. Yeah, that's it. I'm scared. Good job, right here. You good? Steven, we good back here? Good job, son. All right, y'all doing really good. Y'all what's up? All right, quick, man. What's up? Your rib? It's okay. It's adjustable. Good job. Good job, my boy. All right, so look, y'all, let's take about another 3 minutes on this. Yeah, because I mean, it's not too much to cut. So are they gonna put okay, good, yeah, that's
I mean, like you see me every day with a whole other person.
okay. Right. Good job, good job. Remember, keep your scraps together. Keep your scraps together. Yeah, cut the climax. Now you're gonna cut that whole thing out, that whole triangle. Cut the whole thing out. Youngblood, I'm sorry, man. There, I got you over there tired.
I'm good.
You good? Good job. Good job, Makai. Really neat. Real nice to meet you. Alright, this is what I'm gonna hey, as soon as y'all done, this is what I'm gonna have somebody do. I'm gonna have one person in each row collect all the scraps from your row. You're gonna come throw it in the trash. Alright, so everybody go ahead. You already done?
Oh, yeah, Makai.
Yeah, count the whole title too. We need that too.
Here you go, Makai.
We need the title too.
I'm not in here.
Y'all good? You gotta do the title? Not much. Like today? You coming out with the scraps?
Right, I'll say your hands.
Yeah, so you do it away. It's okay, so since you do it away, at the top, just on your notebook, in the comment section, just write it's all pyramid. It's all good.
I got on shorts.
Oh, no, there you go, right there.
I'm not
Who's this? This Trelasia? Let me help Trelasia out real quick. Cut this real fast.
Let me cut. I cut that.
You cut hers?
I cut it. I cut it at house.
She just took it from me.
Kennedy, I'm like,
Alright, so look, I need everybody to see this. Let's go.
you got the title. I got the title right here.
It's okay. Now look, if y'all end up missing that, if y'all missed that title, it's okay.
Steven, make sure
Y'all can just write it at the top. Plot there. Yeah, you don't have to, but I mean, we would like for you to. But I mean, if you don't have it, I mean, you know, it's not gonna make a big difference. We really just want y'all to have those triangles right there.
Let me see. This right here.
Yeah, hold it down the middle. Yeah. Well, honestly, hey, Jamal. So you're gonna fold these in. You're gonna fold. Hold on, don't do it like that. You're gonna fold. Oh, cut the bowl. Cut the bowl right there. You see what it has? Yeah. Cut that. Don't cut it all the way over. Cut it to the dotted line. Yeah, both lines.
Yeah.
I need my scissors back. Ready, stay. Oh God!
Get back!
Ja'Cory.
All right, who's done?
Oh wait, I'm done.
Done. That's good.
Why is it called kidnapping?
Alright, one person from each row can collect your trash, another person in the row can collect your scissors.
Got it? Awesome.
I won't really stop you.
That's a threat.
It's so bad. It's kind of threat. It's a problem. It's not a threat. It's a problem.
Hey, we got. No. Yeah, I see that we have to cut one of the whole. Where Alex at? You figured it out?
You just gotta put the spy backs in there.
Okay. All right. Everybody listen up. For the ones who are done, for the ones who are cut and still cut. Now, look, this is how you're gonna do it. Each one, y'all see where the dotted lines are? You're gonna fold it at the dotted line. Each one. Fold it at the dotted line. So Ethan, I'm gonna help you out right here. Fold it at the dotted line. Yep, just like that. Yeah, no, we're gonna, see, I'm gonna show you that. See, we're gonna put that on top too. Hold on, I'll show you. Alright, so look, for my people that are confused, right here, we folded this one right here, right? We're gonna fold the next one. Hold on, I'm gonna show y'all. I'm gonna show you.
Alright, Gavin.
I'm gonna show you. Alright, so look.
First we're gonna write on them and then we'll glue.
Y'all see, look. This how we gonna write on them. But look. Y'all see? Because we're gonna glue it on the paper. Look. This how it's gonna go. Y'all see that?
Yes, sir.
We're gonna glue that on. Well, kinda, I think. Yeah.
It's like a Christmas tree.
Yeah, look like a Christmas tree. It's a pyramid. Christmas trees are like pyramids.
Alright, guys.
Alright, so yeah, what time is it? Yep.
It's
All right,
it's in
so,
my
Does
backpack.
everybody have their notebooks?
Yes, right here.
You got a notebook? If you don't have a notebook, put it. I need y'all to put it on a piece of paper. So, it's in your locker. It's okay. Do we have glue sticks?
There's some blue sticks, yeah, but I would think that they need to write on it first.
Right? Yeah. Okay. All right. So y'all, we gonna write on it first.
I'm allergic to writing.
No, it's okay. We gonna write on it first. All right.
And also, they need to color them.
It's in that.
Yeah.
It's in the second. Yeah, the second.
All right. Here we go. Here we go. I need everybody
just
listen.
hit the middle
I need
button
everybody's
or stop.
undivided attention. I need everybody's undivided attention. I know somebody's still cutting. That's fine. But I need everybody's undivided attention. So I need y'all listening. All right. Here we go. So now, where it says, hey, Ethan, I'm gonna use yours as an example. Okay. All right. So where it says exposition, we're gonna start off with exposition. I want you to fold it up, and then under, right here on that blank part, right here, that white part, we're gonna write something in it, okay? All right.
Start.
So this is what I want you guys to write. Is everybody listening? And I'm gonna take my time. And I'm gonna say it to y'all, and we're gonna get it done, okay? Aiden, I need you paying attention. All right, here we go. Now moving our pencils, we're gonna say the first part of the plot. I want y'all to write it in here, write small enough because I got a little bit to tell y'all, so y'all can put all the information in. All right, so the exposition is the first part of the plot. Characters. The first part of the plot. Matter of fact, it's right here for you guys. Right? Copy this down. It's right here. The first part of the plot. Characters. Setting and basic situations are revealed includes inciting incident. My bad. Who got it? Okay. The first part of the plot, characters, setting, and basic situation are revealed includes inciting incident. Okay? So everybody knows the exposition. It's okay. So look, she's getting it right for y'all. Hey, y'all relax. Calm down. We're getting it right. All right, so now the exposition. We all know that's the first part. All right, so that's where the characters are introduced. You know what I'm saying? We learn about the plot. We learn about the setting. Okay? We learn about what's actually happening, you know, to be able to, for the story to go from one point to the to another. So we're about to get ready to go forward up in the plot pyramid with that. So next comes the rising action. Now, as y'all are writing, I'm gonna talk about it. So next comes the rising action. All right. So this is the main part of the story. Moves the plot along where complications arise. All right. So who can give me right now? Because I already know we did a plot diagram already. But in Blood and Sticker, what is the rising action in Blood and Sticker? My man right here. All right. So the sisters got bad grades. Okay. Good. Y'all, that's the rising action. So y'all think about Blood and Sticker, something that we already went over. So we're kind of just reviewing it right now so that y'all are able to understand it. So the rising action, the main part of the story, and it moves the plot along where complications arise. Okay? Corey, you good back there? You got that? All right, so everybody should be moving their pencil and writing at this point.
Got it.
Cutting should be already done. Now, as y'all are writing, everybody continue to write. Now we're moving forward with the climax.
And I will tell you what color to color each part in a second too, and then you can glue. Okay?
All right. Now, like I said, I'm going over it. I know y'all are writing, but it's okay. I'm just going over it. All right. So the climax, the most exciting or intense part of the story for the protagonist, the oh my God. Okay. This is usually a turning point. So as you're watching a movie, okay, let's for an example, if we're watching Avengers, okay. For example, Avengers. You was gonna write that? Oh, so you talk about for the
So you cut
for the
those
climax,
lines,
or
but don't go
exposition?
any farther than those lines.
The climax, you're gonna write this.
In the gray piece?
Yeah, write it in the gray piece, because all we're gonna do is put it on top.
Right now you're gonna write exposition.
Yep, that's it. You got it.
All right. So climax, like I said, in Avengers, what's the climax of Avengers? Okay, what's the most intense part?
Let me get in the
Oh,
Okay,
when
Mom.
they fight.
Say it again.
When they fight Thanos.
Which movie?
When they fight Thanos, it's like you said, which movie? There's plenty of Avengers. So give me a specific title and tell me the climax. Go ahead. Yeah, good question. So she said, now right here, yeah. So right here on these both great parts, let me show y'all. We're gonna put it together, so y'all need to write it the best way you can. All right, because we're gonna still glue it on. But right here for the climax, I want y'all to kind of write right here on the gray part. If you could put it on one part of the gray part, that's cool. But we need to try to put it on both parts. All right. So try to write it to where you're able to understand and put everything together.
I
on
think
there.
you're doing good. And then put this on this
It's,
side.
I mean, no. Inside
And then
is
you're gonna
fine.
flip it
Let's talk
open
about for
to
the
right,
climax because this
right
one,
there.
the top part is a little bit different.
And then the
so
title
we gotta
goes right there.
kind of glue the top piece so that way you can fold it up. Put it together and write it together.
So
Put
do you
it
see
together and write.
which area to
All right,
write
so-
each definition?
My man right here, Kayvon just said that in Avengers, the climax is where, they started fighting. So, usually in movies and action movies and stuff like that, when they start fighting, that's usually the climax of the movies. So the same thing in the story. So the climax of Blood is Thicker, when things start getting intense. Okay, what is that? What was the climax of Blood is Thicker? Jackson. Say it again. That was the rising action. Okay, so we learned that their grades were bad. So what is the intense part?
When they start helping each other.
Or should you
Okay.
just be careful?
That was kind of like the resolution part. That was the resolution. They started helping each other and stuff like that, or the fallen action. But what is the climax? Who can tell me?
When they started to like train, like
Studying in the library. There we go.
Okay.
They were studying in the library.
When they study in the library, okay, that's good. Okay,
That was part of the following act.
that's part. Yeah, that was a part of the fallen action.
Yeah.
I'm trying to say it again. Okay, so she said that. Everybody, listen up. So she said that the climax was when they realized that they can help each other. How many agree with that? Does everybody agree with that? The climax when they realized they can help each other. All right. Because the story started off that they learned, okay, they're sisters. They both have black grades, and they're good at something. You know what I mean? But both are good in separate areas where they can help each other. So the climax is where they realize that they can help each other.
Alright, I'm just gonna show you guys where you're gonna write do you guys see the example one?
Yes, ma'am.
No, hold on. I'm just gonna show you guys the example.
How many minutes we got?
I'll go back to. 34. So you guys are gonna write
34.
You guys are gonna write on the sides right here.
2 minutes on the start.
On the example one, does that make sense? For climax? Okay. Alright, I'll go back to the definition.
All right. So everybody, we gotta keep writing. Make sure y'all paying attention. And I need to kind of level out right now, so that way everybody understands what's going on here. All right. So we got the climax. Now the fallen action. So the fallen action are the events that follow the climax and lead to the resolution. Conflicts begin moving towards revolution. So fallen action, conflicts begin moving towards resolution. So we start resolving it. We start going in the path of resolving things. So in Blood is Thicker, because that's the story that we was reading last week as well too. So what is the fallen action? Somebody already said something that would deal with the fallen action. Kayvon, since you raised your hand, what's the fallen action?
When I guess when they start when they both start
Are you writing, Gavin?
when they both start to
Because you said you were good.
go do the test and do like the mouth run thing.
Okay, yeah. So that's a part of resolving, their part. They're helping each other. Okay, good. All right, so can anybody tell me what else is the fallen action? Fallen action of Blood is Thicker. This is actually on your test that you had yesterday as well too. If y'all were paying attention. We should have this already jogged already.
So that's why this is reteaching.
Yeah, this is all reteaching.
Because I don't know if you saw their grades yet.
Oh, now I still gotta put mine in.
Okay, well, there's some of the other ones. No bueno.
Fallen action.
Nick Goods. Nick Goods.
Who can tell us what the fallen? I just need one person to tell us what the fallen action.
Not good. Not
Wait,
good.
on which story?
Blood is Thicker.
Oh, the fallen action was whenever they started helping each other, one of the sisters helped the other sister with homework in school.
Right. That was good. Yep.
Yeah. And then the other sister helped with
Okay, good. So one sister helped the other sister with homework in school, and the other one helped the other one with sports and track. So that's good. Good job, Alex. That's good. So that's the fallen action right there. Now moving on to the actual resolution, the end of the story. anytime you hear resolution, hold on, I got a man, my boy right here, he got a question, hold on. They twins, why they can't just switch spots? I mean, that's just not how it goes. You know, I got a twin, me and him can't just switch spots.
You got a twin?
Yeah, it's not Disney Channel.
You got a twin?
Yeah, I got a twin brother, we fraternal. So we're not identical.
Oh.
But you know, people thought we looked so much alike when we were smaller that we can easily go in somebody else's classroom and they won't even know.
My dad is a fraternal.
Your dad fraternal twin too?
That's actually.
Yeah, so now, so they're sisters, okay? So they're twins. Now, the end of the story. So what happened at the end of the story? What happened at the end of the story in Blood is Thicker? Owen. Hold on, listen to Owen. Let's see what Owen got to say.
She finished the track in under 8 minutes.
No,
Okay,
that's
she
a lot.
No,
finished.
she ran a mile in under 8 minutes.
She ran the mile in under 8 minutes, so that was good because the other sister helped her get there, so she trained her. Okay, so good.
They both achieved their goals.
They both achieved their goals. That's good, but Owen want to be more specific.
Like, the other one got 100.
All right, so the other one got 100 in science class. All right, so y'all,
No, she gonna be.
as we look at this plot diagram and we're going over each part, I want you guys to make sure that you understand the exposition, the rise in action. All of these follow each other, okay? Exposition, beginning of the story. Rise in action, the main part of the story, okay? So you're gonna have the rise in action in the beginning of the story as well too. I know y'all can't see. I'm sorry. All right, so this is where we're moving the plot along, okay? Everything is moving forward. So now the climax, the most exciting part of the story. Anytime you hear the word climax in anything, honestly, you hear climax in anything, that's the most exciting part. That's the fun part. I love climax. I love to hear the different stories and how things arise and how they, and I also love to see how, you know, different stories come to their resolutions as well too. All right, so that's how they resolve things. And also we know that the following action, it follows the climax and leads to the resolution. So these are things that lead to that resolution. And there we have it, okay? So everybody should be writing still. Now, if you're done, raise your hand. If you're done writing, raise your hand. Okay, good. What's your question, my boy?
Is climax always gonna be in the middle, or like can it be in there, like
Now, some stories, well, yeah, climax for the most part, bro, it's gonna be in the middle. But I've seen some climaxes that, you know, was at the end, you know. So
Yeah. Not all stories follow a perfect plot diagram. Some stories will end at the climax. And they don't have a following a resolution.
yeah, so some stories. That's a great question, Alex. So some stories, they don't, like she said, don't follow a perfect plot diagram. But you know, some climaxes can be at the end. Now, if you got a real good story, you know, you might pick up that climax in the beginning of the story. Huh? What you saying? I don't even know what that is. I don't know what Cobra Kai is. All right. Young blood, we good.
it's